have never met a recipe I didn't want to sneak passion fruit into. Savory, sweet, it doesn't matter. Stick some passion fruit in there. Hi, and welcome back to the SugarHero channel. I'm Elizabeth LaBau, and I'm so excited to share today's recipe with you because it's one of my personal favorites. We are making passion fruit bars. These are similar to lemon bars, but instead of lemon juice, we use passion fruit puree. They're tangy, tropical. Honestly, they're incredible. So if you're a fan of sweet and sour desserts, you are not going to want to miss this. I don't want to waste another second. Let's get started. We start by making a very easy shortbread crust, so preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line a 9 by 13 inch pan with parchment or foil and spray it with nonstick cooking spray. In a large bowl, combine granulated sugar, salt, vanilla, and melted butter, and whisk them together. Once that's mixed, add flour and stir it in with a spatula until you don't see any lumps or streaks of flour. Now, while you're mixing, you might be worried because it starts out very loose and a little greasy, but it does thicken up as you stir, and the texture is normal and totally fine. Scrape the dough into your pan and press it into an even layer with a spatula or your clean hands. And right about now, it's handy that this dough is so soft, so it's easy to get an even layer. Bake the crust at 350 for about 25 minutes until it's light golden brown on top and along the sides. While the crust is baking, make the passion fruit filling, and you want to time it so that you have the filling ready to go when the crust is done. These bars call for 1.5 cups of passion fruit puree, and many of us are not blessed with easy access to a lot of fresh passion fruit. And if you're in that boat, you can totally use frozen passion fruit puree, and I'll talk about that in a sec. But first, if you do have fresh passion fruit and want to use them, you'll need between 15 and 18, maybe even up to 20, depending on their size and how much juice they have. I have a whole video with a lot more information about how to make fresh passion fruit puree, and you can check that out if you're interested. The alternative to using fresh fruit is to use frozen passion fruit puree, and that's usually my choice because it's considerably easier and cheaper. I mean, even when I can find fresh passion fruit, they're expensive. So what I typically use is Goya brand. This is just something that's easily accessible to me. All you have to do to prep is let it defrost and you're ready to go. So let's get to the filling. Crack 8 room temperature eggs into a large bowl and whisk them together until they're well mixed. Then add the passion fruit puree and granulated sugar and whisk all of that together. Sift the flour on top of the egg mixture. The flour always wants to really clump up, so sifting helps prevent that. Whisk everything together again until it's well mixed and you don't see any clumps of flour. The filling needs to be added on top of the crust when it's hot. This helps it bake thoroughly and properly. So when the crust is done, slide your oven rack part of the way out of the oven. Pour the filling over the hot crust and carefully push it back in again to finish baking. Reduce the oven temperature to 325 degrees and bake them for another 25 to 30 minutes. The bars are done when the center only jiggles a little bit when you tap the pan. Once they're baked, let the bars cool to room temperature, and then once they're room temp, wrap them and put them in the refrigerator. This helps them set, and it also makes it easy to get clean cuts. When you're ready to cut the bars, use a large sharp chef's knife and clean it off between each cut. Right before you serve the bars, sprinkle the tops with a light dusting of powdered sugar. Oh my gosh. They're so good. These are hitting all of the pleasure centers in my tongue all at once. It's like watering in the back there. These are so delicious. They're sweet and tangy like lemon bars, but the passion fruit gives them this really wonderful tropical floral flavor. Oh, they're so good. Everyone who tries them loves them, and I know if you try them, you will too. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun dessert recipes. Happy eating.